This is a Mantis media presentation, sports media presentation of 16th Region baseball action. Good evening and welcome back to West Carter High School. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin doing your play-by-play and a little bit of everything else here today as we are in Game 2 here this afternoon between the Comets and the Lions. And so we'll get everything rolling here momentarily. So the home team, and which just picked up a win here moments ago, the West Carter Comets now on a 4-game win streak, 7-4 on the season. So definitely improving up that season record, and they're going to be taking on the Lewis County Lions. Currently 3-13 on the season, and so they've been having a little bit of woes here over the last little bit. Of course, Lewis County hoping to pick up another 16th Region victory here in this afternoon's ball game. Of course, West Carter, as we mentioned before, on a 4-game win streak here this afternoon, picking up wins against Rose Hill, Morgan, Menifee, and then Lewis County earlier on today. So they are going to be taking a look and try to continue on that 4-game win streak. Lewis County, they were on a 1-game win streak as they defeated Robertson County back on May 7th. But West Carter snapped that streak there, and they are now looking to try to get back on the winning path here today. We'll take a look at the starting lineup here for the Lewis County Lions, and then we'll get the lineups here for West Carter here momentarily. Your starting lineup is going to be number 1, Brandon Bentley out in center field. Batting second, Logan Lyles, the shortstop. Batting third is going to be Kyron Ferguson, the second baseman. Batting fourth is going to be Adam Montgomery, the second baseman. Batting fifth is going to be Xavier Prater, the designated hitter, batting for Andrew Collins, the pitcher. And then batting sixth is going to be Isaiah Bentley, the right fielder. And then batting seventh is going to be Luke Chesbro, the first baseman. Batting eighth is going to be Carter Moore, the left fielder. And then batting ninth is going to be Colton Tackett. And so we're getting ready to roll on here as we go into the top of the first inning. And we've got Bentley up to bat now for Lewis County. First pitch to him is going to be a swung and miss, and that's going to be strike one. Of course, Trevor Callahan on the mound picked up the save there for West Carter in the last game and looking to continue on. And so second pitch here to Bentley is going to be a called strike. So that's going to be 0-2 now here to Bentley. So Callahan's first two pitches is strikes here to Bentley. The 0-2 pitch, and that's swung on and a miss, and Callahan picks up his first strikeout here of the afternoon, gets Bentley swinging there. And so that's going to be bringing up now the shortstop, Lyles. Logan Lyles up to the plate. So one away here for Lewis County in the top of the first inning. First pitch here to Lyles. That's going to be in the dirt, ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is going to be a hit towards second base as they roll it on over to first. So that's going to be Hicks to Lambert for the second out here of the first inning. So Lyles grounds out to Hicks and over to Lambert, and then that is going to be bringing up now. Oh. Well, apparently they said that he was safe on there, so that's only going to be one out because we got the runner on first. I thought that it was a easy ground out there, but apparently he makes it on over to first, and now he's going to be heading on to second. So with one out and one ball here now to the second baseman, Kyron Ferguson. And there's going to be called strike one. So we'll credit Lyles with a single on that one as he made it in. And then, of course, it's 1-1 here to Ferguson. That's swung on a miss, strike two. And there's the 1-2, and that one's fouled out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ferguson as we said, thought that it was going to be a ground out there earlier on, but Lyles made it on into first base. They called him safe at first, and now he is at second base right now. And timeout there by Ferguson, the second baseman. And there's the pitch into him, and that is going to be fouled off down the third base line. So Ferguson keeps himself alive here in the top of the first inning. One ball, 2 strikes here to Ferguson. Callahan checks the runner at second, delivers the 1-2 pitch, and that is a little bit of a chopper, but that is going to be a foul ball. Or they're going to say that one hit him. So Ferguson ends up heading out to first base off of, they're saying the home plate umpire said that he was hit by a pitch. And so that is going to put, it's going to put 2 on for Lewis County as that's going to be bringing on Adam Montgomery, the third baseman. So 2 on, 1 out here in top of the first inning. First pitches, he looks at that one, and that one's going to be called strike 1. Callahan shakes off the first one, gets the pitch he likes, checks out the runner at second, delivers that, and that one's going to be right down the middle. So takes a look at that strike 2. So Montgomery falling down early on here in the top of the first inning against Callahan. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one's going to be swung and a miss. And so that is going to be the second out of the inning here. Second strikeout for Callahan as he gets Montgomery going down swinging. And so that's going to be bringing up the designated hitter, Prater, Xavier Prater. So runners on first and second. Here's Callahan's first pitch into Prater, and that's going to be swung on a miss, strike 1. So 0-1 here to Prater. Callahan delivers, and that one's going to be fouled off down the first base line. So Prater's dug himself a hole here. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Runners are on first and second. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Callahan with the 0-2 pitch gets him swinging, and so strike 3. So Callahan picks up 3 strikeouts in that first inning as he gets Prater swinging. And then, of course, the Lewis County Lions go down. So no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base here for Lewis County. And so coming up will be the top of the order for West Carter. That's going to be Jones, Lambert, and Callahan. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball action live here on Manta Sports Media. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here at West Carter where Trevor Callahan gets 3 strikeouts but gives up 1 hit in the top of the first inning. Let's take a look now at the lineup here for the West Carter Comets. They are going to be starting out with Sam Jones, the catcher, batting leadoff. And then batting second is going to be Caleb Lambert, the first baseman. Batting third is going to be the pitcher, Trevor Callahan. Batting fourth and cleanup is going to be Noah Hicks, the second baseman. Then batting fifth is going to be Hunter Salmons, the center fielder. Batting sixth is going to be Cade Carter, the third baseman. Batting seventh is going to be Dylan Rowe, the left fielder. Batting eighth is going to be Caden Wilson, the right fielder. And then batting ninth is going to be Corey Hedge, the shortstop. And so that is our lineup here today for the West Carter Comets. And so starting things off here for West Carter is going to be number 10, Sam Jones. So he's having a pretty good year so far, batting .269 this season. Of course, that's not counting the last game here. We didn't have all the stats that we can put in on that, but Sam Jones coming in to lead off now for West Carter. So Collins is going to be the pitcher here for Lewis County. And his first pitch here into Jones is going to be down low, so it'll be 1 ball, no strikes here to Jones. Second pitch, and that is going to be hit toward the gap, and that is going to be, or should be, a single there for Jones as on that second pitch. Hits that right up the gap between first and second, and so West Carter has a runner on. And so that is going to be bringing up now Caleb Lambert up to the plate for West Carter. He's batting .250 this season. Collins' first pitch to him is swung on and missed, strike 1. So Jones at first base ended up picking up a single there, the first run or first hit of the afternoon by the Comets. And he's going to be going. That's swung on and missed, strike 2, and Jones is going to be heading on to second base. So he picks up a steal this afternoon. So that'll put a runner at second. 0-2 here to Lambert. And that's going to be swung on and a miss, and so Lambert goes down swinging, as that's going to be the first out of the inning here for the Comets. And so now that is going to be bringing up number 11, Trevor Callahan. As we said before in that first game, he is batting .500 on the year, having a fantastic year with 1 home run and has a grand slam underneath his name. First pitch to him is going to be swung on. That's a little chopper down toward third base. They're going to hold Jones, but Jones is going to end up going, and he will advance on to third base. And so Callahan grounds out, and Jones advances on to third base off of the first swing. And so 2 away for the Comets, and that's going to be bringing up Hicks now, the second baseman. And first shot to him is a fair ball, and they're going to run this one out. And that is going to be it for the Comets, as Hicks hit that one down the first base line down to Chesbro, and he steps on first base, and that is it. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Comets in the bottom of the first inning. So our score is still tied, nothing to nothing, going into the second inning. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball Action live here on Mantis Sports Media. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. So both teams coming in with one hit, but no runs in the first inning. And so starting things off here for Lewis County is going to be number 13, the right fielder, Bentley. Callahan doing pretty good on pitching so far here today. He's thrown 16 pitches so far, 13 of them strikes and 3 balls. So he's definitely kind of getting the production out there today to kind of hold these Lions at bay. First pitch in to Bentley, swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 1. Sometimes Callahan takes a little bit of time to get warmed up, but once he does, there's a shot to second base. A little bit of a bobble. They're going to see if they can try to get it over at first, and that's not in time. Of course, Jones is there to back up Lambert, and so that is going to be a single there. I believe that'll be E2 or E on 4 there on Hicks on the second baseman. So Bentley will make it over to first base, and so that is going to be bringing up now the first baseman, Chesbro. First pitch to Chesbro. It's going to catch the corner of the plate, strike 1. And chases Bentley back over to first in time, so he'll be safe at first. And now moving on into taking a look now here at Chesbro. Callahan checks the runner at first, goes for the pickoff. He's back in time. Tries the pickoff immediately once again, but he's back once again. Tried to catch Bentley off guard that time, but because he took a couple steps off, and now Bentley's afraid to go too far out. Knows Callahan can whip that ball over there pretty quick. And then I believe that's going to be ball 1, so 1-1 here to Chesbro. And the 1-1 pitch That's in the strike zone, so 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Chesbro. He catches him looking as that one hits the outside corner. Callahan checking the runner at first. Goes for the pickoff play again, but that throw out's just a little bit high. So switching up the running play on there. And this time he's going, and that's going to be strike 3. But that is going to be Bentley's going to make it in there. So Chesbro goes down swinging. But Bentley ends up going to second base on the steal. And so now that's going to be bringing up the left fielder now, Moore. With 1 away here in the top of the second. First pitch to him is going to be called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be swung on down toward first base. Lambert gets it. He's going to run it out, touches first, and that's going to be 2 away for Lewis County, but Bentley is going to make it over to third base. And so now that's going to be bringing up the catcher. And this is number 8, Tackett. First pitch to him is going to be fouled off, so it'll be 0-1 the count to Tackett. Colton Tackett batting fourth this inning, 9th overall. As we got Bentley on third. And that is decently hit toward left field. Rowe heading back. And that one makes it all the way to the fence. And that is going to be, looks like a double here for Tackett. So Lewis County strikes first blood and ends up scoring 1 off of the Tackett double. As that one was right at to the warning track. And so it looks like they're bringing in Hardy now to run for Tackett. And that one's going to be fouled off into the net. So strike 1 here to Bentley. So Brandon Bentley, he's 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging in the first inning. As there's 2 away, runner on second. That one's outside, and that's going to move over Tackett over to third base. Or excuse me, that's going to be Hardy over to third base. Second pitch, and that's going to be popped up and out of play over the first base line. So it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Bentley. With 2 outs, of course, Lewis County got 1 run in this inning. That's the first run scored on Trevor Callahan this year. And that's going to be fouled once again. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Bentley. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to catch the corner and strike 3. So Callahan's going to finish out the inning there. But the damage has been done. So Callahan giving up his first run on the year to a double there. And so Lewis County takes the early lead here in the top of the second inning, 1-0. And so for West Carter, that's going to be bringing up Salmons, Carter, and Rowe for the Comets. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on Manta Sports Media. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfast, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. And we're back here at West Carter, where Lewis County's taking the early lead 1-0. And up to bat now is going to be number 5, Hunter Salmons. First pitch to him is going to be popped up to short, and that is going to be one away here for the Comets. As Lyle steps over to pick that one up. And so now that's going to be bringing on number 6, Cade Carter. Of course, Carter, he's batting .321 this season in his first at bat here this afternoon. First pitch to Carter, and that's going to be inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be swung on down to the first baseman, and he makes the grab, and so quickly it's 2 away here for the Comets. And so now that's going to be bringing up number 13, Dylan Rowe, batting .308 this season for the Comets. First pitch to him is going to be a called strike 1. So Collins getting some pretty good production himself. Only 11 pitches so far in 1 2/3 inning. That one catches the corner of the plate once again. So it's going to be no balls, 2 strikes here to Rowe. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one misses outside, so it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Rowe. As we said, Collins only thrown 3 balls so far here in this game. Having a pretty good game for Lewis County. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be swung on and out toward right field. That is danger, as that is fair. And Rowe is going to be circling around to second, and he has got a double on his hands as he just beat it out to the right fielder Bentley for a double. So that's the second hit for the Comets. And so now that's going to be bringing up number 4, Caden Wilson. First pitch to him, and that's swung on and missed. So strike one here to Wilson. So Wes Carter with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Runner on second base. The right fielder, Wilson, takes a look at that, and that one's just a bit low. So that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Wilson. Rowe takes his lead off from second base. Collins checks him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be it. Barely catch the inside corner there, so it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wilson. And that one is going to hit a pitch as he tried to duck out of the way on that one, so that's going to put runners at first and second for the Comets. And that's now going to be bringing up number 27, Corey Hedge. He's batting .261 so far this season. So with still 2 outs, the Comets have got runners on first and second. First pitch to Hedge. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. So Hedge batting 9th overall, 5th batter this inning for the Comets. So he steps out, readjusts the gloves. Now stepping back in. This will be Collins' 20th pitch to the Comets. And that's going to be low and away. So 1-1 the count to Corey Hedge. Rose on second, Wilson's on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comets do have a man in scoring position, as the Comets need to get that run back that they gave up a little bit earlier this inning. And that's going to be swung on and missed, strike 3. And so that's going to be another strikeout there for Collins. And so the Comets go down here in the bottom of the second inning. So no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Comets. So coming up to bat for Lewis County is going to be Lyles, Ferguson, and Montgomery. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball action live here on Manta Sports Media. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
So we're here at the top of the third as Trevor Callahan going to be facing up Lyles, the shortstop. First pitch to him is going to be inside, ball one. So Callahan just giving off one run off of 3 hits so far this game. That's going to be swung on and fouled out. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Logan Lyles. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be swung on and to the gap right there. Callahan makes it over to first and gets him out. So that's a good play there by, of course, you got Wilson, Lambert having to go back. And Callahan ended up picking up the slack there to get the first out for the Comets. And so now that's going to be bringing up the second baseman with 1 away here in the top of the third inning. Getting a little bit cooler outside there as that one catches the corner of the plate, and strike 1 here to Ferguson. So Kyron Ferguson made it to first base because he was hit by a pitch in the first inning. And that one is going to be in play, and they're going to get him tagged out as that one hit his hand, and he is wrenching in pain on there. So that's going to be 2 away for the Comets. And so now that's going to be bringing up the third baseman, Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out swinging in the first inning. First pitch to him is going to be low, ball 1. It's only the 7th ball Callahan's thrown so far this afternoon. 36 pitches altogether. And that one's a hit towards center field. And that one's going to be down, and so Lewis County will have a runner on first base. And so that's going to be bringing up the designated hitter, Xavier Prater. He's 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging in the first inning. Wes Carter with 2 away here in the top of the third inning. There's the pitch, and that is going to be ball 1. As Montgomery takes his lead off first. There's the pitch. That's going to be a bit low, ball 2. So 2-0 here to Xavier Prater. Tries the pickoff play at first. Montgomery makes it back in time. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be swung on and out toward center field. Salmons is on his horse, and he picks it up for the Comets. So Prater flies out to Salmons to get the third out for Wes Carter. So no runs off of one hit, no errors, and one left on base for Lewis County here in the top of the third inning. And so coming up for the Comets is going to be the top of the order. It's going to be Jones, Lambert, and Callahan. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on Mantis Sports Media. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
I'm Governor Andy Beshear. What if you had COVID-19 and didn't know it? Imagine unknowingly spreading it. No one wants that. So wear a mask. Do it for your family. Do it for our economy. Do it for your own health.
And back here live at West Carter, where Lewis County still holds on to a one-run lead as it's 1-0 here going into the bottom of the third inning. And so coming up to bat now for the Comets is going to be number 10, the catcher, Sam Jones. So Sam Jones is 1 for 1 today with a stolen base as he singled to right field in the first inning. So Collins from the rubber delivers here to Jones, and that's going to be outside, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be high, ball 2. So Wes Carter just 2 hits on the day. Jones has 1 of them. As that's going to be swung on and missed, strike 1. So 2-1 here to Sam Jones. And that's going to be low and outside. So 3-1 now to Jones. He's going to have to really like the pitch to go on this one. And that's going to be ball 4. A little bit of hesitation there, but ends up walking Jones. So He heads on down to first base, and that's going to be bringing up number 17, Caleb Lambert. Left-handed batter here for the Comets. As Jones gets his lead off of first, there's the pitch to Lambert, and that is popped up to right field, and that one's going to land as no one took charge of that. And so that is going to be down as Bentley ends up coming up with it. But that is going to be a single there for Lambert. And so now that's going to be bringing up the big man, the pitcher, number 11, Trevor Callahan, with runners on first and second for the Comets. First pitch to Callahan, going to be outside, ball one. Callahan's 0 for 1 today as he grounded out to third in the first inning. Of course, nobody away, two runners on for Wes Carter. Second pitch, and that is hit foul down the third base line. So that's going to be 1-1 here to Callahan. As runners take their lead. Jones from second, Lambert from first. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, so it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike here to Callahan. There's the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be right at the letters there, but that's going to be called strike 2. So counts evened up 2-2 here to Trevor Callahan in the bottom of the third inning. It has definitely been a pitcher's duel this afternoon. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be swung on and fouled off. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Trevor Callahan. As Jones has thrown 33 pitches so far, 12 balls, 21 strikes. Sam Jones is running, and that is going to hit Callahan in the back, and so that's going to load up the bases here for the Comets. So as the manager comes out to talk to Collins, first time this game he's been faced with ducks on the pond all the way around. So definitely a dangerous moment here for Lewis County as they're clinging on to a 1-run lead, but nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. So they're going to be keeping Collins in, and so coming up to bat now is going to be the second baseman, Noah Hicks, batting .280 this season. He's 0 for 1 on the day as he grounded out to first in the first inning. But has a big opportunity here to take care of some business for the Comets. First pitch to him is going to be in the ground, and that's going to be a pass ball, and that's going to be bringing on Jones. So our game is tied up at 1 apiece as runners advance on to second and third. So on the pass ball, Jones scores. Lambert heads over toward third base, and Callahan heads up to second base. And there's foul tip by Hicks, so it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. So Wes Carter finally getting that tying run across the base, but still have 2 runners in scoring position on second and third. Callahan takes a huge lead off a second, and that's going to be popped up and out of play. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Hicks. Still nobody out for the Comets. Collins with the 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and towards center field, and that is going to be down. That's going to score at least 1 as Lambert makes it in. Callahan's going to hold at third, and Hicks is going to hold at first. So the Comets end up getting the lead here in the bottom of the third inning on a good single there by Hicks into shallow right center field. And so now that's going to be bringing up number 5, Hunter Salmons. He's batting .345 this year. As Comets on the corners. First pitch to him, and Hicks is going to be going, and he has got himself a stolen base. So now runners at second and third base. As it is no balls, 1 strike here to Salmons. And that is going to be hit, and that is going to be a single, and that is going to score another one for Wes Carter. As the bats are starting to come alive here for the Comets, as that one was hit right past Ferguson. So Callahan scores. Hicks advances over to third base, and Salmons is at first. As the Comets extend out their lead now to 2. Right now it's West Carter 3, Lewis County 1. Nobody out so far, and coming up to the plate is going to be the third baseman, Carter. First pitch to him is going to be a called strike 1. And now as Collins needs to tie his shoe here real quick, get himself a little bit of a breather there. So Cade Carter, .321 hitter so far on the year. He's 0 for 1 today as he lined out to first in the second inning. And we're going to have Salmons going for second, and they're going to have it at home, and that is safe as Salmons gets over to third base. My goodness, what a change of events that is there as the Comets score another run. As the called ball to Carter. And now it's 1-2 here to Carter. And there's a hit towards short, but that bounces off. That's going to score Salmons. And Carter has made it over to first base, so that's another run for the Comets as their bats are starting to come alive here in this third inning. And so that's going to be bringing up Dylan Rowe. He's 1 for 1 today. Had a double there in the second inning. Tries to go for the bunt and misses that one, so it's going to be strike one. So Rowe's 1 for 1 on the day. As he gets the bunt down this time, Carter heading towards second, but they're going to get Rowe out at first, and so that'll be one away. But he advances on the base runner out there to second base. So that's going to be bringing up number 4, Caden Wilson. And first pitch to him is going to be called a ball. Officially no at-bats yet this evening for Wilson as he was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Second one's going to be low, ball 2. So Wes Carter with 8 batters so far this inning, with only one away here in the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be swung on and miss, strike one. So it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike here to Wilson. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and swung on and miss. So it counts even up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Caden Wilson. That was Collins' 50th pitch, 18 balls, 32 strikes. And that's a swung on and a miss, and so that's going to be 2 away for the Comets. As that's going to be bringing up the catcher now, number 27, Corey Hedge. Hedge is 0 for 1 today, struck out in the second inning. First pitch to him is high and inside, and that'll be ball 1. So with Hedge, the Comets has successfully went all the way through their lineup, 1 through 9. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hedge, and that is going to be swung on, and that's going to be fouled off down out of play down the third base line. So it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Corey Hedge. Here's the 1-1 pitch, And that's going to just barely miss outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike by Collins. As Carter taking his lead off of second. Comes in the plate, and that's going to be a pass ball, and Carter will be heading over toward third base. So it'll be 3-1 here to Corey Hedge. And on the pass ball, Carter heads over toward third base. So Wes Carter still with a man in scoring position. 2 outs, 3 balls, 1 strike here to Hedge. Collins trying to find his way out of this third inning. And that's going to be ball 4 and passed. And so Carter is going to make it home on the pass ball. And so that is going to score another run for the Comets. And so we're back at the top of the lineup again as Sam Jones back up to bat for the Comets. He's 1 for 1 today. He walked earlier this inning. And hits this one toward first base. They try to get it there, but it's a foot race, and Jones beats out the throw. So that one hit over to Chesbro, and Collins trying to cover first base. Didn't make it in time, and so that's going to put runners on first and second for the Comets with 2 out. And so that's going to be bringing up number 17, Caleb Lambert, the first baseman. He singled to right center earlier on this inning. He's 1 for 2 on the day. As they bring in Eli Estep to run out at first base. So first pitch here to Lambert. That's going to be swung on and popped up. It's going to be in foul territory, and that one just inside the Comet dugout. So that's going to be 0-1 here to Lambert. Checks the runner at second. Delivers the 0-1 pitch. And that catches the outside part of the plate, so it's going to be no balls, 2 strikes here to Lambert. Of course, Lambert's 1 for 2 today. Struck out in the first inning and then got a single in the third inning. Also picked up a run. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Collins finally gets out of this third inning as Lambert goes down swinging. So that is going to be 6 runs for the Comets off of 5 hits. No errors and 2 left on base for Wes Carter. And so Lewis County coming into the top of the 4th inning is going to be having Bentley, Chesbro, and Moore up to bat. And so Wes Carter now leads 6-1 here in going into the top of the 4th. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. So we're here at the top of the fourth inning as Wes Carter taking a commanding lead, 6-1 here as we said, going into the top of the fourth inning. And so this is going to be bringing up the right fielder, number 13, Bentley. He's 1 for 1 today, has hit a single to second. Has a run and a stolen base, as first pitch to him is going to be swung on and missed, and that's going to be a strike one. So Callahan still doing a pretty good job pitching, only giving up his first run this year in that second inning, but has picked up 32 strikes and 9 balls. Second pitch right down the middle, and that's going to be called strike two. Of course, do want to thank Shirley Irwin for sending in a few more stars here today. She's on a 3-week streak, so definitely appreciate that. And thanks, Tanya Rowe, for cheering on. Dylan as well hit a big double in that first inning there. And that is going to be strike three, so Callahan picks up another strikeout here this afternoon. And so that's going to be bringing up the first baseman, Chesbro. He's 0 for 1 today as he struck out swinging in the second inning. First pitch to him. And that's going to be called strike one. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike two. So Chesbro falls down early here to Callahan. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one's going to be low, so it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Chesbro. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be swung on and fouled, and that looks like that one's going to be out of play. So Chesbro staying alive here in the fourth inning. Ooh, a nasty curveball hits the inside part of the plate, and that is going to be strike three. So Callahan gets back-to-back strikeouts here in the fourth inning. Catches Chesbro looking at that one. And that's going to be bringing up the left fielder now, Moore, number 22. He grounded to first in his first at bat in the second inning. First pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one misses just the inside part of the plate, so it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Moore. That one catches right in the middle there, so it'll be 1 and 2 to Moore. So he watches that one peel right down the middle. And the 1-2 pitch, that's swung on and missed, and so Callahan picks up 3 strikeouts in this 4th inning. Gets them 1, 2, and 3 all this inning as well. So Moore goes down swinging, so there's no runs off of no hits. No errors and nobody left on base for the Comets here. So heading into the bottom of the 4th inning, it's going to be Callahan, Hicks, and Salmons. You're watching 16th Region baseball action live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And we're back here at West Carter. Trevor Callahan with 8 strikeouts on the afternoon so far, and he is going to be up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Callahan 0 for 1 today as he grounded out to third in the 1st inning and then got hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is going to be fouled off, and so it'll be no balls, 2 strikes here to Callahan. He struggled a little bit here today. As we said, he's typically a .500 hitter on the season, but struggled to get on base here this afternoon except for being hit by a pitch. That one is going to be popped up here, and the second baseman ends up getting it, and so that'll be 1 away here for the Comets as Callahan ends up popping out here to Ferguson. And so that's going to be bringing up number 24, Noah Hicks. First pitch to him. That's a hit towards center field, and that's going to hit the gap. And so Hicks has got himself a single here this afternoon. He's 1 for 2 already, so count it now, 2 for 3. And that's going to be bringing up now number 5, Hunter Salmons, the center fielder. Salmons is 1 for 2 today. Picked up a single in the 3rd inning and then popped out to short in the 2nd. He's got an RBI and a run and 2 stolen bases. First pitching to him, and that is a hit toward right field. And that is going to be down. Right fielder gets it, and he's going to be going for 2. And does he make it in time? And he is out at second. pleading his case with the umpire, but that's going to be 2 away for the Comets. So Hicks makes it over to third base. And that's going to score another one for Wes Carter. As it's going to be 0-1 here to Carter, the third baseman. So here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is going to be hit and popped up, and that's going to be out of play. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Carter. And that one's going to be popped up. It's going to get in trouble, and that is it. Moore's going to run that one in. And so that'll be the third out here for the Comets. So that's going to be 1 run off of 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on base for the Comets. And so the Comets extend out their lead 7-1 here, heading into the top of the 5th inning. It's going to be Tackett, Bentley, and Lyles for Lewis County. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And back here, and here's the first pitch, and that's going to be popped up foul. And so that'll be 0-1 here to the catcher. And that is going to be Tackett. Colton Tackett batting first, 9th overall for Lewis County. Callahan's thrown 53 pitches so far on the day, 11 balls, 42 strikes. And there's another strike there. As we mentioned a little bit earlier, Callahan's got 8 strikeouts on the afternoon. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be swung on and missed, and so that's going to be strikeout number 9 for Callahan. And so that's going to bring up the top of the order now for Lewis County. And so this is going to be Bentley, the center fielder, number 4. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. So Callahan's starting to get him dialed in. First pitch called strike. So Brandon Bentley up to the plate here for the Lewis County Lions. That one missing the front corner, so it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bentley. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one's going to miss just a bit low, so it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Bentley. And that one's going to be fouled out of play, so the count's going to even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This next pitch will be Callahan's 60th pitch here of the afternoon. And that one misses away, so 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count here to Bentley. And that one's going to be hit toward right field. Wilson's underneath it and gets it, and so that's going to be 2 away for the Lions. And that's going to be bringing up now the shortstop, number 3, Lyles. With 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. That one right down the middle, strike 1. Lyles is 1 for 2 today. Singled to second in the 1st inning and then grounded out to first in the 3rd inning. Has a stolen base and brushed back off the plate just a little bit there, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lyles. And that one's going to be fouled down the 3rd base line, so that's a very long strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one's going to be called strike 3, and so Callahan's going to get in double digits this afternoon as far as strikeouts go. Catches Lyles looking down at that one. So that's no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. As we're heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, our score is still West Carter 7, Lewis County 1. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
So Dylan Rowe up to bat now for the Comets. He is currently batting .308, and he is 1 for 2 on the day today. And first hit to him, that is popped up, and that may be trouble, but Bentley, the center or the right fielder, gets underneath that, and so that's going to be one away for the Comets here in the bottom of the fifth. So it's going to be bringing up number 4, Caden Wilson now here for the Comets. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Collins has thrown 70 pitches so far on the day, 23 balls, 43 strikes. And that one just barely misses right behind to Wilson, so just right behind his back, and so that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Caden Wilson. And that's going to be swing and a miss, strike 2. Wilson is 0 for 1 today as he was hit by a pitch in the second inning and then struck out swinging at his last at-bat. A 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be strike 3. And so 2 away for the Comets here in the 5th inning. And that's going to be bringing up number 27, Corey Hedge. Hedge is 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging in the second inning. First pitch to him hits the inside corner, and that's going to be strike 1. He did have a walk in the third inning, also ended up that put a runner across, and so has an RBI as well. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. So 0-2 here to Hedge in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Collins has thrown 76 pitches so far here today. He's given up 7 runs off of 9 hits. And that's going to be low, so counts even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Corey Hedge. So far, Collins have only thrown 2 walks here on the afternoon. And that is going to be popped up. And that one's going to be just outside of play. Clears the fence out that way. So 2-2 here to Hedge. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here for the Comets. And that is going to be down the third base line, and that ends up foul. So Hedge keeping himself alive here. So this will be Collins' 80th pitch here this afternoon. And that's going to be fouled off. 26 balls, 54 strikes here for Collins today. And that one's going to be in the dirt. So full count now here to Corey Hedge. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be low, ball 4. So Corey Hedge ends up picking up his second walk this afternoon. And that's going to bring up the top of the lineup again. So we are here with Sam Jones. He's 2 for 2 today with a walk. Has a run and a stolen base. He singled to first in the first inning, and then picked up a walk and then singled to first again in the third inning. And that one's going to be hit towards second base. The throw over to first, and that's going to be it for the Comets here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So that is no runs off of no hits, no errors, and one left on base for the Comets. And so coming up now in the top of the sixth inning for Lewis County, you're going to have Ferguson, Montgomery, and Prater. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
I'm Governor Andy Beshear. What if you had COVID-19 and didn't know it? Imagine unknowingly spreading it. No one wants that. So wear a mask. Do it for your family. Do it for our economy. Do it for your own health.
So we're back here at West Carter heading into the top of the sixth inning. West Carter still has the lead, 7-1. So we'll be heading on here now with Ferguson, Montgomery, and Prater. So first pitch here from Callahan. That's going to be a swing and a miss. And it does look like it has, we do have a sub here. Instead of Ferguson, that is going to be number 12, Hardy, and a pinch hit. So it's 0-2 here to Hardy. And that's going to be called strike 3, so one away as Hardy goes down looking here in the top of the sixth. And that should be bringing up now number 23, Montgomery. As that is strikeout number 11 there for Trevor Callahan. Hasn't walked anybody yet, but has picked up 11 strikeouts here on the afternoon. And that one's going to be called ball 1. Montgomery's 1 for 2 today. Struck out in the first inning and then picked up a single in the third inning. And that's going to be outside, ball 2. That was the 70th pitch this afternoon by Callahan. 53 strikes, 17 balls. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be swung on, and that's out of play. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike here to Montgomery. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be swung on, and strike 2. So it counts evened up, 2 balls, 2 strikes as Montgomery caught swinging on that pitch. And that is going to be called strike 3 as Callahan picks up his 12th strikeout here of the afternoon. Gets Montgomery looking as that one was right down the middle. Definitely a pitch that's hard to lay off, but that's going to be 2 away for the Lions here in the top of the 6th. As now is coming up as the designated hitter, number 35, Xavier Prater. First pitch to him is going to be called strike 1. Prater's 0 for 2 today. Had a strikeout in the first and then flied out to center field in the third inning. And it's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. So Prater falling down here to Callahan. No balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 6th inning with 2 away. And that's going to be a swing and a miss and strikeout number 13 here for Callahan. So he is definitely dialed in here this latter part of the game. And so that is going to be it for the Lions. So that is no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're heading into the bottom of the second inning, or the bottom of the 6th inning. Our score is still West Carter 7, Lewis County 1. And so we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region baseball action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. And we're heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Of course, our thoughts and prayers goes out to the Estill County baseball team as they've lost the head coach lost his life in a freak accident. So all of our thoughts or prayers are with Estill County here this afternoon. And so coming up to bat now for the Comets is number 17, Caleb Lambert. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss, strike one. Lambert's 1 for 3 today with a run. Has 2 strikeouts and then picked up a single there in the third inning. That one's going to be low. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lambert. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be low and outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Lambert. So Wes Carter had a fantastic third inning, picking up 6 runs, and that lead has still been held ever since then by the Comets. And that's going to be called strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Lambert. As that one caught the outside corner of the plate. And that is going to be popped up. And Chesbro goes and picks up the foul. And so that is going to be 1 away here for the Comets. And so now that's going to be bringing up number 11, Trevor Callahan. He's 0 for 2 today. Picked up a run when he got hit by a pitch in the third inning. First pitch to him catches the inside side of the plate, and so that's going to be called strike 1. This will be Collins' 90th pitch here this afternoon. That's going to be in the dirt. So 31 balls, 59 strikes for the starter here, Collins. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be hit towards second base or towards short, and that is going to be it. So be in, and so Callahan ends up picking up a single there as he hit that one to shallow left field, and so that's going to be 1 runner on for the Comets. And coming up to the plate now is going to be number 24, Noah Hicks. First pitch to him. It's going to be a called strike, or he caught him check swinging there, so it's going to be strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike here to Hicks. Callahan on first, getting his lead. 1 away here for the Comets. Second one's going to be a bit low, so it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Hicks is 2 for 3 today. Picked up 2 singles, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then he grounded out to first in the first inning. He's got 2 runs and 2 stolen bases. And that one's going to be a ball and bounce right in the dirt, and so that's going to advance Callahan into scoring position out there at second base. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Hicks. And that's going to be outside. So 3-1 now here to Hicks. As Collins is inching in on his 100 pitch mark here this afternoon. And that's going to be inside, ball 4. And so Hicks makes it down to first base. So the Comets will have runners on first and second. as number 5 steps into the box. That's going to be Hunter Salmons. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, a run, an RBI, and 2 stolen bases. Of course, one away here for the Comets, as that one's hit right back up to the third, to the pitcher. They get Callahan over at first, and Salmons gets over to, or get Callahan at third, and then Salmons gets it over to first. And so now that's going to be bringing up now number 6, Cade Carter. First pitch to him is going to be low, and that'll be ball 1. Cade Carter's 1 for 3 today. Picked up a single in the 3rd inning. He also has an RBI and a run underneath his belt here this afternoon. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be outside, so 2 balls, no strikes here to Carter. This pitch will be Collins' 100th pitch, and that one right back up the middle. They get it to second, and that is going to be it for the Comets here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we take a look here, and so that is no runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And so we're getting down to the 7th inning where this is going to be it here for the Lewis County Lions, unless they can make up 6 runs here. Callahan's still going to be on the mound, so we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Baseball action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
So we're here atop of the 7th inning where Callahan's working on 13 strikeouts, and first pitch here is going to be fouled off, so that'll be strike 1. And so in this sixth position, we're going to get Bentley for Bentley on here as he is going to be pinch hitting. So it's going to be 0-2 here to Bentley. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that is number 14 here for Callahan here this afternoon. And so that's going to be bringing up the first baseman, Chesbro. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him is going to be strike 1. So Callahan has definitely been working it against these Lions here this afternoon. Second pitch, that's going to be outside, so it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. All Callahan needs to do is finish off this inning, and he'll have a 1-run complete game underneath his belt. He's only given up 4 hits here today. No walks. And as we said, he's got 14 strikeouts here on the afternoon. There's the 1-1 pitch. That just barely misses the outside, so it's going to be 2-1 here to Chesbro. The 2-1 pitch. That catches the corner there, so it evens it up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Chesbro. The 2-2 pitch. That's going to be outside, so full count now here for Callahan. As Callahan's thrown 84 pitches here today, 64 strikes, 20 balls, 14 strikeouts. And call it 15 there as he gets strikeout number 2 here of the 7th inning. As catches Chesbro looking, and that one hits the corner of the plate. And so the last hope here for the Lions is going to rest in the left fielder here, number 22, I believe, and that is going to be Moore. And, excuse me, that is actually had a sub there instead of Moore. Number 22, we're going to have number 5, and that is going to be Box. And first pitch to him is going to be a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that one catches the side of the bat, and so that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Box in the top of the 7th. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Box. Gets the 3rd strike, and that is going to be it here this afternoon as Callahan picks up a complete game victory over top of the Lewis County Lions. And so that is going to be it for the ball game here this afternoon. West Carter picks up the victory 7-1 over Lewis County. So Trevor Callahan had a fantastic afternoon today. We'll take a brief break and then we'll finish up with some last-minute stats. Your final score once again here at West Carter is West Carter 7, Lewis County 1. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. So here we are at finishing things off as it is a 7-1 victory for West Carter. Trevor Callahan picks up the victory today with 16 strikeouts, no walks. Only gave up 1 run off of 4 hits this afternoon and picks up his win. The loss today gets handed out to the Lewis County Lions, Andrew Collins, as he threw 100 pitches on the afternoon, thrown 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, and got 7 runs off of 12 hits. Your box scoring this afternoon: in the first inning, everything was all tied up 0-0. Then Lewis County took the lead in the second inning, and it was a 1-0 after 2. Heading into the third inning, West Carter bats lit up and everything else, and they ended up outscoring Lewis County 6-0 to take a 6-1 lead after 3. And then in the fourth inning, West Carter picked up another run, and then everything else was quiet from there on out, turned into a pitcher's duel. And so West Carter gets 7 runs off of 12 hits and defeats the Lewis County Lions by a score of 7-1. Taking a look at notable batting here this afternoon for the Comets, Sam Jones was 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Caleb Lambert was 1 for 4. Trevor Callahan was 1 for 3. Noah Hicks was 2 for 3. Hunter Salmons was 3 for 4. Cade Carter was 2 for 4. And Dylan Rowe was 1 for 3. There was a total of 4 RBIs this afternoon by Hicks, Salmons, Carter, and Hedge. Taking a look at for Lewis County, the notables on there, only gave up 4 hits. One of them here to Logan Lyles. He was 1 for 3 today. Gave up 1 to Adam Montgomery. He was 1 for 3, and then gave up 1 to Isaiah Bentley. He was 1 for 2, and then gave up 1 here to Colton Tackett, who was 1 for 2 as well. And so that is going to be it here for us at West Carter today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as we head back over to the softball field where the West Carter Lady Comets will be taking on the Russell Lady Devils. First pitch is set for 6 o'clock, so we will be live there at West Carter Middle School. So make sure you tune in for that game as well. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you very much, Shirley, for the stars. And thank you, everybody else, for staying with us and watching the ball game here this afternoon. So God bless you all, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Your final score, once again, here at West Carter is West Carter 7, Lewis County 1. So we'll see you tomorrow here once again on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Hey, no problem. Well, I think I'm good.